Okay, we should be alive here. So let's see. I think this looks good. Alright, start the game in focus. Let's go ahead and continue on. Okay. We'll do my manual save. My auto save was just a little earlier. Alrighty. Wasn't quite the beginning of the chapter because, of course, last time, if we were to save at the start of the chapter, you know, it would have made the stream just a little bit. It would end a little bit earlier than what I usually do. So, here we are. Our first time actually being just a little bit later into the chapter than usual, but not too much. Yeah. This guy's still sleeping. Alright then, let's go ahead. Talk to our newly deceased detective. Hey, can you hear me? Where am I? This is the ghost world. Land of the dead. The land of the dead, Detective Jowd. Detective Jowd. Who is that? Is that me? Oh boy, not you too. This is getting old. Guess I'll just give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories. Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that. That's why you can't remember anything right now. That's fine with me. Huh? I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out. Memories are like trash? Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash. Not to me. I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynne I'd try to stop your execution. Lynne. It looks like I still have a few bits of and pieces of garbage left lying around. There he is. I remember now. About Lynne, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you? I'm Sissel. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it. Sissel. Does my name ring a bell? I think you know me. Sorry. It must not have been a very big piece of trash to me. That's alright. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me. Back to 4 minutes before your execution. Rewind time! (10:46 p.m.) This is the pass. 4 minutes before my death. That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're gonna change your fate. But first, can I ask you a question? Lynne told you, didn't she? About what I did? Yeah, she did. Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me? I don't know. But Lynne believes it is. Okay, let's get started. Man, this guy, this flushes so much. Or I guess not, that's like, geez, man, what's wrong with you? Is something that you ate? Although it's still just weird how there is a bell for the other guy's jail cell. I don't think kicking the toilet's gonna do anything, buddy. So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, I wonder how many years it's been. The last time, you weren't even here yet. I never thought I had to attend an execution. But you know, I'm the one that Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that. Hey, come on, let's just focus on our work. Yeah, alright. Their movements are so exaggerated. Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. Alright, men, I'm ready. Sorry you had to go through this unpleasant experience. What? No, oh well. I guess it's all about collecting experiences. For you and for me. Prepare to test. Throw the switch. So, this is execution, huh? It seems to me there's gotta be a safer way to do it. Hahaha! It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you. I really do. It's no laughing matter to me. That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same. Failed? They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. They dragged that old chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short. So I guess that means that if I can stop the explosion... I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead. So what should I do? Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You figured it out. He's not making this easy. Alright then, 4 minutes from now. This chair will short out and explode and you'll die. Very sad. If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed and you'll still die. Sorry I was ever born. I had to protect you from the explosion and stop the execution. The key to the whole thing must be this chair. I apologize for all your trouble. Could you stop with the insincere comments? Ha ha ha! Okay, so first things first. Can move. How's it going down there? We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared. I see. It's time. Please bring in the prisoner. But that chair. It hasn't been used in a long time. What if... Bailey. There's something we can do now. It's time. Alright. I'll send the guards to his cell. Have them call when they get into position. Alright. I don't think I can do anything else, so I probably have to go there. I had this strange feeling of uneasiness. How about you? How do you feel? I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't sit still. I feel like I might start dancing at any minute. If you're gonna dance, let me know. I'll get the video camera ready. Nobody will listen to my concerns. Concerns, huh? So he's worried. That man is always worried about something. And whatever he's worried about, it always comes true without fail. Listen to me, that chair is dangerous. I know, Bailey. That's why I don't advise you sit on it. No, that's not what I mean. Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. If the guys throw the switch and the chair shorts out, there might be a huge explosion down there in that death chamber. Oh, come on, nothing's gonna happen. Besides, even on the off chance it does blow up, we're way up here. We'll be fine. I know. Why don't we go and test it out first? No way. I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself. So this spot would be safe if it does blow up, eh? What is it? You have a new look in your eye. If the switch in the death chamber is thrown, the chair will blow up. That's right. If the chair blows up, the execution can't be carried out. It only stands to reason. And if there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes, nobody will die. Precisely. Very nice, Issel. You've hit upon some excellent points there. Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now. Getting the chair to short out with nobody's around it. It sounds like it could be a plan. By this password, I can't just use the phone lines whenever I want. And these guards seem to be in a fog. I doubt they'll be using the phone much. Maybe just start over? Yeah, seems like it. These guys aren't doing anything else. But just hearing about that is good info. Of course, now this does mean that there is a way to move. Which means it seems like I'm either waiting for him to call someone else, or he's gonna move out. Oh, but I can't actually possess anything that he is carrying. There we go. Another phone call. I'm in position. The two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it. Alright, let's see what happens when we go here then. Trick time. There, we escaped from the death chamber. Good for you. It was stuffy in there, wasn't it? That's not exactly what I was worried about. Alright, what now? Start the execution and save your life. I think I'm getting an idea. You are you? I'd be very interested to hear it. Let's just get down there, fast. Okay. The note. Damn, it's totally clogged up. The big guy gets caught, there goes all my plans down the drain too. Come on, flush, damn it. Apparently he's trying to flush. I wanted a piece of paper. Oh, by the way, as I'm sure you've already realized, the youth in the cell is in cahoots with the big man in the cell downstairs. The big man downstairs seems to be digging a tunnel. Yes, trying to escape they are, but they're both very naive. He can keep digging, but he's just going to hit a steel wall eventually. That's pretty tragic. The two of them have a communication system set up using the toilets. The guitar youth is warning his partner of the guard's movements. A paper with O means all clear, X means danger. Okay, yeah. The curry guy sees an O, he goes down to dig the tunnel. Maybe I can use that somehow. Alright, let's open up the note then. Alright, my jam grew out the clog. Now get down there, the sausage head. In the present world, 4 minutes into the future, Sausage Head was lying passed out in the tunnel. Not knowing about the execution, he must have kept digging and digging. And the guards didn't notice he was gone? So I guess Curry Man's future has now changed a bit. Fate changed. Sissel, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking. Almost time for the execution. If you don't execute a plan pretty soon, it's going to get tough. I think I do have a plan. Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Only problem is, I don't see a path to get there yet. I'm really sorry about all the trouble you're going to for me. Funny, you don't look the least bit sorry. How did the fates change? This is something that we can reset to instead of all the beginning. What can I possibly do? I guess we do the same as before, right? Because we can go to the spoon, and he picks up the spoon. There we go. A napkin. Phew, you sure can pack it away. A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment. That's what I always say. And you have a young people that follows that advice to the letter. What are you going to do now, Sissel? As long as these iron bars are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here? Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. Wonder if I can actually just like activate this emergency button, just like, oh no, oh. I'll see if it'll actually allow me to. It's not working right now. Maybe they like things quiet during the execution. This guy's a bit too detached. While I was alive, people thought I was a bit too passionate about things. Is there anything particular here then? Toilet will not. Picture frame doesn't really matter. Is this newspaper article about your case? Yeah, I tacked it up there as a memento. I can't read, but it probably says something like, man murders wife. There's nothing written on your blackboard. The schedule for tomorrow is blank. That's because I don't need a schedule, or a tomorrow, or memories. This man, I can never tell what he's thinking. Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air. Yeah, that's my ketchup can. Ketchup? I just love ketchup. Can't get enough of the stuff. I probably have ketchup running through my veins. Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. I did make kind of a red O mark. But what purpose does that serve, a red O mark? Given that we changed this guy's fate by having the paper like go through and telling him, hey, don't dig anymore. Right now, the only thing that the O and an X means is just simply having Curry guy digging or not. doing as well as I am. I might miss my chance then. I was wondering what it was gonna do, if there was gonna be anything different. But it seems like he does the same thing, and I might need to actually have been that napkin. Are you really supposed to be flushing things like that down the toilet? Well, what could I do? The wastebasket was full. I told you, I hate cleaning up. Yeah, you said that, but come on, really? Yeah, so by this point on, I'm pretty much stuck here. Can't move around and like look at anything else. So looks like this is all that can really happen. I mean, I'll see if there's anything else. It'll be a lot of waiting, so I doubt that there's anything else to do here. Here come my escorts. Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. I think you missed your chance. What chance was that? A chance at a path to the place you want to go. You had one there for a short time. What was it? Look, why don't you spell it out for me? I can't tell you. I've already chosen my path, the path of execution. Yeah, so there's nothing else I can do now. So let's go back then to after the fate change. In this case, I guess we just simply need to, like... Is there anything to do with the ketchup, though, is the thing? Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. I think I might know. There's a moment where he actually puts his napkin right, I think, in front of where the O is. I'm kind of surprised the O doesn't really get washed away in the water, but then again, it's sort of like a stain, you know, it's just kind of like flowing down, so I guess it makes sense that it's not just gonna disappear. Okay, now we wait then. There we go. Now we can be on the napkin. Alright, buddy, start digging. Looks like the entire point of this was definitely to just have this guy move so that we can actually move to the cell, but then get dig so that we can actually get back down. Sausage Head sure looks happy. So that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down into the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is a chance I've been waiting for. Here come my escorts. Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet. I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is. What do I do? Okay, I can't quite reach there just yet. He needs to be a little closer. There we go. Power distributor. Light. Emergency light. Power supply. Manipulate. So maybe we can just do this. What just happened? The power's down throughout the whole facility. No way. If the power's down, that means all the cell bars open automatically. Damn it, the internal phones aren't working either. State of emergency. Now the execution can't be carried out, and your life is saved. Fate averted. You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well. About what? By the way, it's true what the guard said. The cell bars open automatically. Yep, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. But nobody thought it would actually ever happen. So, in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the present. We're still not out of the woods yet. Oh, let me give you one piece of advice. What's that? When we get back to the present, head for the spoon. Spoon? Huh? You'll see when we get back, Sissel. Now the execution can't be carried out, and Detective Jiao is safe for the moment. A new present has been born. However, Jiao still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison. Alright, there we go. Chapter 8 cleared. Yep, let's go ahead and save. Let's continue playing. Chapter 9. 11:13 p.m. Now I'm back in the present. It's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it, but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With power failure, all the cell bars opened automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised Lynne. I stopped the execution, but that condemned criminal is now in just as much danger as before. Okay, so we want to head for the spoon then? The detective told me to head for the spoon when I got back to the present, so here I am. The bill, better go back. Actually, there is something that I kind of want to do. I didn't quite explore too much, so I want to see just what happened. Like, if there's any sort of, like, dialogue. It doesn't really matter too much, but I just want to see if there's anything in the chair room. There's no power here, so I can't dial this either. It's no use, this internal phone isn't working. I could use another phone, but for now I better find another path. The darkness is thick, but it can also be our friend. Right now, it's what Detective Jiao is hiding himself in. Our detective is all right in this blackness. I better find him fast. Can't think of it, he gave me some advice. Head for the spoon, he said. I wonder what that was all about. Okay, so it looks like there's nothing else for me to do here. That's all that was said. Alright then. Phew, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed this toilet. That was good timing. Now to use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him. It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner. Looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jiao. Trick time. This is some true darkness. But luckily, darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can use that fact to help me find a detective. Huh? What's that red light? Looks like Hunter's eyes glow red. Oh, he is hiding though. It doesn't look like escape is going to be easy. It'd be very easy for him to just simply be found and, you know, still be executed, but he is still choosing to hide. Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do. Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring? That's right. I still had another napkin lying around. Thanks to that, I managed to make it here, but how'd you know to do that? I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times, not so much. I knew that if the eternal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. So I quickly came up with an alternative route. A route that made use of Sausage Head's spoon and my napkin. Wow, this detective is good. Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud. Anyway, it looks like it's time for a strategy meeting. An escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible. So we move on the cover of darkness, huh? I know we'll have much trouble with that. But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way. Lead the way? Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal. Okay, fine. But how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet. Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's just try it and you'll see how it works. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynne does. If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right? He says cheerfully. I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is. Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. Yes, and because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most. I think I saw some hunters lurking in the darkness, though. Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? They're special glasses that let you see in the dark. Very handy things. If I enter their field of vision, it's all over. So it's all about staying out of the guards' line of sight, eh? Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Okay then, let's get out of here. Now, about that signal I want you to give me. Oh yeah, how am I supposed to do it? I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now. You what? For example, you're in the bunk right now, aren't you? Wow, I'm impressed. I guess you have a sixth sense. I think it's more like a detective sense. That doesn't sound right somehow. Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this R here? Yeah, where did that come from? Let's use it as our signal. How will that work? If you press R, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So, for example, if you move to that spoon and press R, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right? Alright, fine. Let's start our escape plan. Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Sissel. So, that red light. That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of the guards. I can use the light to let me know where the guard is. And if you watch the light closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it. So he'll only move I would love for him to move to, like, underneath this thing. I'd say, you know, that seems like it would be a little helpful. You know, just saying. Okay, so this seems like this guy's only just gonna look left and right. I thought he was gonna do, like, a little more, but he seems like that's all he's gonna do. So he'll move to the spoon. Or do I want him to move to the spoon? No, I want him to move here. The bunk. Okay, pretty quick. Now, how am I going to get you to move more? Oh, okay, this guard's actually moving. The guards are on the move. Now what? You can get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. And I think you already know this, but just in case. If you want to take a look around, you can move the screen with... I still find it weird that they don't have this as WASD. AWDS? Why they start... Like, I know that it's still, you know, like a circle. But, like, they start from the left side of the circle, they move up. Then 3 o'clock position, then 6 o'clock position. Why do they do that? We're already used to saying WASD, you know, 12, 9, 6, 3. Wow. Okay, so how far does this guy go? He moves to the stairs here. Then he goes up. Then he goes back down. A hatch mechanism. I can open up this one too. So what is doing this? So it opens it. Ah, bleh. Okay. Made him fall, but that also just kind of made it potentially harder for me because now there's 2 guards. What's he going to do? He's going back up. Now he goes all the way upstairs. Then he falls down because he's dumb. Okay, so it seems like I can actually make him walk across by closing the hatch mechanisms. This guy, though, just keeps walking back and forth like this. So he's not... I need to find a way to walk past him then. But how do I get It'll Zhao to go up. I guess he just knows regardless. I guess first things first, let's close this. I might need to use this guard to kind of go to the right side. I think there's something I can interact with on the right side there, bottom right. So this guy's standing here now. So what's he going to do? Now he continues walking forward. Left. So now we don't have a second one. Okay. Ah, okay. So it seems like I need to actually be on this guy's vest so I can actually get access to that. So that I should be able to time it so that I can get Detective Zhao. But I need to also see where this guy stops. Does he go past? No, he doesn't. He doesn't go past. Okay, so I need to wait then. Ah, and the other guard is back there. If he can. This area under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. You won't find him here. This spot is safe. Yeah, I thought so. So now from here, let's see. I need to wait for this guy to come back. With this guard because he moves a little bit more on the upper side. Okay, so let's see. What can I do about this? I can get him to fall down, but then from there, let's see. Is there a place where Zhao can go to and hide? If I make this guy fall, like if I could, I would love for, but I need this guy to actually get over here. It's a problem. Hatch here. So maybe I'll get this guy to fall later on. But for now, how do I get Detective Zhao to get over here? I wonder, will he just hide behind the toilet, maybe? Because if he does, that would be nice. But there's also no... Is there a point to dropping this guy down then? I don't think so. Unless there was a... Oh, I need to actually check and see. Maybe there's a way to get up to this spot. Maybe I need to go back down, because there might be a way to actually get back up. Because the main thing is just making sure that the upper path is safe. So that way Zhao can actually get through. Yes, okay. So there is a... Yeah, so I can't actually get up. But I need to go back down first then. To get access to this. So because of that, I need this guy to fall. Can I reach? Nope, not quite yet. Okay, we'll open that up. Now we can go to here. So let's see, I believe I'm just waiting for him to fall, and then from that, I should be able to get... Or actually, yeah, no, I don't even need to do it that way, huh? Like, this just works right here. Right? No, because I need the thing. No, I do need him to fall. Because if I make the type of Zhao run, he's just gonna fall down the same hatch. So I do need this guy to fall first. Can't close this right now. Somebody's falling through it. Well, they're done falling. Ah, but I can't reach. I definitely need this guy to be here so I can actually go across in time to get the Zhao up. Is this not quite right then? Because that guy's gonna fall down. And he kind of goes to stairs pretty quickly. And he actually stops like near the bunk. Maybe I can ring the bell. The bell will make them react. Well, let's see what happens if I do ring the bell. What's this hole? I wonder. What happens if I actually get both of them? They'll be close enough, so maybe they'll both investigate. I'll check it out tomorrow. I see. We should have this guy falling down pretty soon. There we go. Oh, the other guy doesn't do anything with it, though. He simply falls down and then just goes back up. But the bell is a way for me to get the guy's attention, so that way I can actually use him to go. Okay, so maybe what I do then is I get this guy to walk across the hatch. I can get Zhao to be on the stairs, maybe? I can move down here, right? Yeah, so I can get him to be on the stairs, probably. And then I can have this hatch open up as the guy's on the left side of it. He'll fall down. So that way Zhao can be still on the stairs on the right side. I can close this thing back up, get him to go, and then I need to make my way quickly to the other side to be able to get the bunk, maybe. We are normally able to save. Okay, so I can't save right now. I guess let's try that. He's going past. Oh, but then again, how do I get him to go? No, I can't do that. Because I need to wait for someone else to be able to actually continue moving forward. So that plan won't work. Can I actually make him run though? But if I do, does he hide? Like, I mean, if I make him run to it, does he hide? Let's find out, I guess. Oh, but this guy's here now. Shoot. That's pretty quick. I don't know if I actually have time for that. Maybe I can do it as he's falling? Might be possible. Not entirely sure, though. But I need to wait for him to fall before I can actually close it. So, is that even the right way to do this? There isn't anything else, though, as far as I know. I guess we'll just have that guy just constantly fall for a little bit. I see, I need to figure out something else. I need to see... There isn't anything else to interact with to make this guy be distracted in any way. If I can just get Zhao to be across, then I can make sure that this guy never actually reaches him, because he'll just constantly fall down. But the question first is just simply getting him to this cell. And as it stands right now, I haven't tried it, so who knows? Maybe I can actually do it just fine. But for now, it seems like he's going to get caught. Unless he's actually able to hide behind, like, the toilet or something. Which I kind of doubt he will do. That guy's gonna fall. Yeah, so I can do that, but now these guys are here, so it's just going to... They're just gonna see him if he runs out. Because this guy gets up really quick. He recovers very quickly. There's like... I feel like this is not the answer. Where you try to make him fall and then Zhao can like go and run up. I don't think that's the case. He does stand here for a while though, so they definitely do want to like make you have him fall. He just does not care though about the bell. So it's only for this guy patrolling downstairs where he'll actually pay attention to the bell. And I feel like that's probably just like my way to simply be on him so that way I can move to the cell to the left of me. Alright, let me take a look again to see where he actually... where the guard above goes. Let's see how far in he goes. Okay, so stand here for a bit. So like, sure, yeah, whatever. Then he'll keep moving. And from here, he'll be walking... So he'll move to about there. That would give me time to... would it though, actually? What happens if he falls here like this? He'll fall down, like so. Then he recovers. It's like I get the general plan of where he needs to move to, but not sure how to execute this out. I know like the obvious places for him to hide is in the bunk, but I can't reach the bunk unless I am on the bottom guard so that I can actually move to the left cell and then I can move up and then back to the right. But for Zhao to be able to get up to the top cells first, he needs to be able to get up to here while avoiding this guard. But this guard, when he falls, he recovers way too quickly, to the point where I have to wait for him to fall down, essentially. And while he's recovering, I can close the hatch, but then he's immediately back and just walking towards the stairs. He doesn't get distracted by the bell, either. So when does Zhao actually get to move up? I guess here's the question, right? Like, just... if I could move, honestly, from, like, the right side here... Like, if I could make this guy fall... Like, if I could make Zhao move here, and then... basically be able to move back here, open this hatch up, and then as he's falling, close it, and then just like go back to maybe here. Like this could work if I had a way to go from the right side here back here, but the only way to go to the right side is to have like one of these guards be on the stairs, which means that if Zhao was there, he would be found and then probably shot or something. Alright, you know what? Let me just see what happens if I just signal the toilet. That's a little far. I can't really tell where you are. How about somewhere a little closer? Okay, so I can't even make him go. Interesting. Okay, so I do need him. I do need to move him close to here first, I guess. So I guess that's like something. But then how does that work? Hey, yo, can we talk a little bit? Like, about... Oh, okay. Okay, next is the stairs. I have to avoid those guards somehow. But where should I lead you to? There's a safe spot anywhere. We'll just have to wait till the guards go past, somewhere on the stairs. Even the craziest spot will do. If it's strength you're worried about, I have plenty of that. Can you use that strength to knock the guards out for me? Well, they do say my punches are faster than a speeding bullet. I have my doubts about that, though. Yeah, I guess a punch is no match for a bullet. Okay, wasn't really too much. Ah. I definitely do need to get the big one. Try to find a way. Maybe you can find something to distract them with. He's right. Just contact to me isn't the only thing I can do here. Yeah, I know. So I can get the things. I can distract them. But the question here is what happens with the... Like, that I understand, but... So I need to do that before I get the, I guess shadow over here or whatever. But how does he move past here? How does he move past? Because once I have him here, I don't think I can actually go anywhere else is the problem. Like, if I could just move anywhere else, I wouldn't really even be having issues trying to get him past the stairs. It's the fact that I'm stuck here. Because the only other way to move forward, like for me to move, is if a guard is close by. And that's the issue. But this guard is just gonna see as he's going downstairs. I could have him fall, you know. But that's only if I'm already over here. But I can't. I can't be over there. Can I even call him over here? What, you want me to climb up into the ceiling? I think I could manage that. But as things stand, I don't have access right now. Could you open that hatch and create an entry point for me? Ah, okay. So he can do that. Okay, I did not know if he could do that or not. Okay, there we go. I did not know that he could do that. I see, this is kind of thing where it's like you do have to try things because you just never know. Now, for him to get up above, is he able to actually? If I just go here and I tell him like, "Hey, go over here," can you do that? Holy cow! If I move now, I'm going to fall. Could you close the floor hatch for me? Yo, what a boss. Oops, I pressed the wrong thing. Quick, go to the toilet. There, now we don't have to worry about that. We just simply need to have... Damn. I was hoping I could actually get the guy to investigate the bell again. There he is! Ah, shoot. Okay, so he does see me from there as well. Came all that way, we're so close. Right, once we get to this point, we can either sneak out or make a dash for it. I read the route to you. I might have mentioned this before, but I can go pretty much anywhere. Alright, so where's the... Okay, so it stops me, or it loads me here. Okay, so let's see. Now that I know I can actually get inside the vent, makes things a lot more manageable. Because I was wondering, like, how the heck am I going to get this guy here? But that was always an option. I do need this guy to be distracted here, though. Come on. Run across. Okay, I'm gonna open up the hatch. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't matter if there's a hole. He's gonna see me. I wonder if it's possible to actually make him go to this. Oh, wait, he said that he can actually go sneak or make a dash. So I wonder if there's a hint that basically says that he can actually continue going through the vents here. I bet you didn't think I could get up in here, did you? You're so right. You got me. I did not know you could get in there. So I was like, how the heck do I get you up the stairs? I have to admit, I'm a little surprised. Anyway, this is a safe spot. It's not much further now. Come on now, don't worry. We're almost there. Now, we have the choice of either trying to sneak out or making a dash for it. I'll leave the route up to you. So I wonder, can I just make this guy just go here? Wait, why is he running that way, though? Why did he go there? What? I thought it was gonna be like, you know, go climb up the other side. Well, maybe he can't be because there's no stairs. Oh, wait, no, I need to close the hatch. Duh. What am I doing? I need to close the hatch so that we can actually make it through. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Dang, can't quite get to this guy. Come back here. Alrighty, bring me across. Let's see now. Wait, how did I actually get... Uh-oh. This thing's already opened. Is there a way for me to get up? I was hoping to actually make my way across like this, but unfortunately, this thing is open. Wait, was it open before? And this guy's never gonna come back here. That's an awkward one. Huh. That guy won't make his way back. Okay, well, I mean, I guess it's fine, right? Like, I can still be on the top guards, bulletproof vest, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue, I'd imagine. 'Cause I believe I can use him to go to the bunk, or just like whatever other objects. Okay, there we go. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Have a nice fall. All right, now, how are you going to get up? Are you even able to get up here? I feel like if I just try to make you move right now, you're just gonna roll and you're gonna fall. How are you gonna get up there? That's a tough one. But anyway, I think you better open the hatch and create an exit point for me first. I can't get out the way things are. Okay, it's just, are you actually going to, like, go up there? I don't want you to just roll off, you know, like you did that the first time. Oh, big strong man. Okay. Right, he did actually do that before. So, what do you think? I'd say, if we come this far, we did it. Great job, Sissel. The biscuit generator has been repaired, restoring power to all areas. Thank goodness there was an actual time limit. I was a little worried that's like, you know, they might just time me, you know, and like make me die. It's sort of like a similar 4 minutes before death kind of thing. But hey, you know what? Cool. Definitely took quite a bit of thinking and experimenting, but alright, we are out of there. This guy surprised me, honestly. Just like the things that he can do. I'm like, how am I supposed to get you here? Like, I don't see a way. And it's like, oh, well, how about like I do this? Oh shit, he can do that? Sheesh. Phew, we just made it. But the question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anybody would welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynne? She went to see some justice minister guy. So an escaped death row convict is supposed to just report in to the justice minister. Is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Sissel. Until we meet again. So now I saved the condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Was that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe in Lynne at this point. Detective Zhao was painting my picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Nothing left but an empty cell. No one isn't staying here. I might as well go back. Back upstairs using the internal phone. Anything else? The prisoners are all gone. There are no guards here. Let's get out of here. But Detective Zhao's until we meet again came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Oh, there he is. He's dancing again. Hello, this is... Sissel, are you there? Hello? Who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Sissel, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you. If you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute! Alright, where is this place? That call! Who was it from? I don't know. Some weird call. Ah, but who? Will call an end to my dancing! Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest, then. Which will stop first, my dancing or the turning of the planet? Yeah, good luck with that. Alright, external line. What is this? KMR 3243? On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. That our great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Cavanella. I believe that's my line, old friend. What were you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes full of tears, there you were, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. Wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Cause now that I found you, man, I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean, after all. There's a certain something between these two. Is it a warm something, or is it cold? Whatever it is, it's immeasurably deep. I should probably see what Detective Jad has to say. Thanks for coming. I want to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's going to happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. You're a lost memory. You know things I like to know. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun little game, is that it? About Sissel. I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. That was me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead, at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynne something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. That wooden box I found in Lynne's apartment. And that's the only help I can give you right now. That man pointed a gun at you right now. They say he's your good friend. We were, when we were in Detective Division together. That was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the Special Investigation Unit, the top of the elite. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course, like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? If it was me, I'd go with a black coat that didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. But everybody makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanella has chosen the path of the white coat. And he'd do anything at all to hide his coat's shadows. Like send his good friend to the gallows. Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal, after all. And that's why he has that gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive. In order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. They believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there. I was sentenced to the death penalty for killing my wife, Alma. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? The other murderer. It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of a man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could that little girl be Lynne? She told you about that. Yeah, she said you were her hero. Now, just calm down and drop the weapon. Stay back. You come any closer, I'll shoot her. "10 years ago in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jowd, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I discovered, and this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little hostage girl was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. And the man died. I took his life. Lynne was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go? My arms are getting tired. You got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor to ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Sissel, you got your own path to follow. You better hurry. My own path? Lynne is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Hello? Everything's fine here? Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery. The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye. It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble. It does, doesn't it? Go help her out, would you, Sissel? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. A present, if you will. There's nothing else like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch? Considering my situation, it's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. This is it, Sissel. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes. Now remember that. Surely this guy must be wondering who the heck the Sissel guy is. Why is Detective Jowd just saying Sissel? They're gone. There's nothing left here. No hope, and no cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. It's the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, but I guess I better go find Lynne. I'll follow the path Detective Jowd pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office, where Lynne went to try and stop the execution. Alright, chapter 9 completed. Save. And continue. 11:41 p.m. Now that my son just saw the execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynne at the Justice Minister's office. Dr. Zhao's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynne about it? I just don't know. This time, Lynne is dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. Uh-oh, there's 2 cores. Uh-oh, what happened? Eek. What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and? How'd it go? Was Dr. Zhao still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there. I did manage to save him, but... You did? Oh, I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say but? I told Lynne about my adventure at the prison. It was a long one. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanela arrested Detective Zhao? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody's always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. So, who is that lying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I'm wanted, remember? For murder? I was hoping we could stay without me getting caught. We, eh? Oh boy. Anything else to talk? There are just too many mysteries surrounding Detective Zhao's execution. Why did the Justice Minister sign the order? And why would Inspector Cabanela betray Detective Zhao? Just so you know, Detective Zhao himself said it was the right thing to do. Anyway, I guess I better see the Justice Minister. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I bet it'll be faster just to see for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then, to 4 minutes before his death. Rewind time. Back to the past. Alright, 11:31 p.m. What? All right. I'll do as you say. This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Guy's going crazy. He's having an Ace Attorney freak out right now. You're the culprit. You're guilty. Ah, okay. Medicine. Oh. I mean, that can just easily... water. I mean, if someone like actually just finds out that he died, they could just easily find out from the autopsy that he died of a heart attack then. Like, that's it. But I suppose this is pretty preventable, presumably. So, let's go save him then. Such a foolish man. Oh, you woke up. He's a contradiction. Contradiction? The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both. Oh, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both those things just now. He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more fitting word. I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Is that what they call a contradiction? By the way, what's your name? Just call me a seeker of truth. Sidestepped that one, didn't he? Don't even think too hard about this one. All I do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that his health took an instant downturn. I've never seen such a foolish, pathetic, and strange man. I think you'd better stop there. Emma! Oh, excuse me. Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister. Who is this? How'd you get this number? We have your daughter. Who is this? Amelie's tutor? Would a tutor call you at this hour? No. I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter. What? My daughter! Is she alright? Tell me she's alright. Hear for yourself. Papa, hell. The heck? Oh, okay, I guess it's like behind the thing. What do you want? What are your demands? I believe we already made our demand known the other day. Oh, so it was you. And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out? I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job. Yes, of course. They should be contacting me any minute now with the confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping. We're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you understand that. Don't tell the police, is that it? Exactly. All you had to do is your job. Alright, I'll do as you say. I'll make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word. I need to keep this guy alive, though. He's going to die. But we should go here. Let's see what information we can get. Apparently, the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea where tonight's deal had leaked. Okay, it was just a recording then. Luckily, I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. What's taking the goods so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any signs of moving from that spot. And I can't use the telephone line either. Unless I fell into a trap. All women are like traps. Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that? Okay. Anyway, I think I better rethink things here. Alright, so there's nothing else for me to do then. Use the phone right now. Like I said, all women are like traps. That and this are hardly related. In fact, I can only use the line when the phone is being used to make a call. Alright. Guess I'll be around the clock again. From the beginning. Alright, so that was just not much. Thought we could maybe get a little bit more information, but seems to not be the case. Alright, let's speed through this conversation then. Like, I knew she pointed the phone like a weird direction, but I thought like maybe, you know, just like she was like behind the shelf or, you know, just somewhere off screen. But no, it was just a recording. We're staying here. A kidnapping, eh? Once again, not sure I know what the word means, but it's apparently the cause of Mr.'s attack. Such a useless man. Huh? A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that? Anyway, we only have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. Alright, so... what's he gonna say? I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person. This minister doesn't accept the truth easily. He's morally bankrupt. Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer her phone. I think I know who that is. A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand that? Now I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. So what happens? Like, can I even do anything with this? Examine. So, this medicine stops the minister's attacks, eh? If I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now. But unfortunately, I can't even open the cap. What a shabby excuse for a man. Huh? He wears his important-looking uniform and sits working at his stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. A miserable, shabby excuse for a man. I think you've already said quite enough. If only he could at least drink some of this water. Too bad he knocks his pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes. Such a stupid man. Huh? Once water is spilled, there's no getting it back. And knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers? I don't know. Those who not learn from history are doomed to repeat it? Alright, so what can I do here, though? There's not much for me to actually interact with. Alright, let's see what happens. What can happen if I flap the flag? Okay, so maybe I can at least flap the flag to the water pitcher, make it like not fall away from him. Because I can't really do anything else. He did knock the medicine bottle all the way to the right side, but I don't believe there's anything to do there. So I guess we'll just wait then. Or is there, actually? We'll see this first, because this is right here. Like, if this doesn't work, then we'll just be on the medicine bottle. Because there is a lot more for this side, it looks like. Uh-oh, here he comes. His worry and anxiety have reached their peak. Such a disgraceful man. Huh? If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. It's so simple. Why doesn't he understand? But there was a chance to rescue him before now. It's not over yet, though. I can't give up now. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything to do with the flag here. I feel like it really is just over on the right side. But is there, though? He's about to die, like, real soon. Oh, okay, cool. There, that should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. But he looks far from recovered, unfortunately. Such a wishy-washy man. Huh? He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life. Okay. And it's now about some time to get his medicine to him. Okay, so that was the first step. Fate has been changed, but now... How do I help? I've never seen anybody drink water the way this man just did. Water pitcher is completely empty. He's an empty vessel of a man. Huh? An emptied, withered man. Where is his oasis? This guy is really starting to get on my nerves. Also, uh-oh, typo. Unless I'm suddenly Italian now. This guy is really starting to get on my nerves. Alright, so how can I possibly move to the other end now? The Minister's fate has changed, but the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the Minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. I actually did not pay attention to that, so... Okay, so it's something while he's drinking the water that I can actually do. I did not look. So, I'm gonna have to wait for a bit. Let's get onto the flag real quick. Okay, so that's how I get on the ceiling fan. Alrighty, fate change. Now this is better. Spin harder, so. Up. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. The minister's going to make a full recovery. I have to deliver this thing to him. But how is it ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. Headbutt it! Alright, so... Swing. If I can swing. Raise. And close the curtain. And that's all I can really do right now. Okay, so what happens if I just swing this? Okay. This thing is pretty heavy. It's got a good swing to it. It's sharp enough to cut the medicine bottle in two, though. Why is it so sharp? I don't think we should have it be that sharp. That sounds like a very bad idea. That sounds like this could be used for a murder weapon or something, you know. Perhaps we shouldn't have something like this. It sounds like this could be a case, you know, that could maybe happen in an Ace Attorney game or something. You know, we should not have stuff like this. And it's not long enough, is it? Such a reckless man. Huh? Only cowards like to keep weapons around. But a truly dangerous thing to have around. In any case, I could use a sword somehow. I can raise this. I can turn the hanging basket. I can rock it. I can undo this. Alright, so turning it. And what about rocking it? I see. That was really loud. That urn is a lot heavier than it looks. It's made of some pretty thick iron. I don't want to drop that on my foot. But I don't have feet, so I guess I don't have to worry. Okay. If I undo this, can't really do anything else. Okay, let's lower this arm then. So I believe I can, yeah, I can reach this. If I close this, I can reach over to this side. So this is a similar thing then. We're swinging this, like, so it swings to that side. Globe stand. Spin! Up. I see. It's pretty light frame for its size. There sure are a lot of things that can fall down in this room. He's a fallen man. Huh? He deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head. I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about him like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. Okay, so let's see. Nothing else I can really do now, looks like. Okay, so what's the idea then? The idea is I want that globe to be on this sword. Because only then can it actually send the medicine bottle to him. Because if I try to swing it right now, it's going to be slicing it open somehow. Like, or rather, for some reason, we have an actual just sharp sword. But then there's the other issue where I need this thing to actually be. Oh, actually, no. I don't think it matters whether it's high up or not, because with the globe on, it should be such that. Let's see, does it have... Yeah, with the globe, it'll be long enough to actually reach the medicine bottle. So I need to actually get it up there. Now, how can I do that? Is it... One thing I could think of is maybe having this... No. The best thing would be to have the globe... Okay, we just need to actually just rewind. Because I need to see how it all plays out. I do wish that it was like this point, just so that we don't have to keep seeing, you know, that little bit of dialogue. But let's see. Oh, I do need to undo the thing though. Shoot, forgot about that. Oh. Jumping poltergeist, 444 tricks. Okay, let's undo this, I guess. Okay, so let's see. Would this work though? Okay, so it's still on. I can still roll it as well. This arrow is pretty light. Once the arrow is dropped, there's no getting it back. I guess I better think careful about what I drop and when. So, what happens now when I do this? Okay. Okay, so because this is in the center here, if I drop the globe, it's simply just going to roll to the right side. But what can I actually get? Let's turn this. There we go. We're now keeping it in place there. Now let's roll this. There we go. But now that is stuck there. And now I'm stuck. Okay. I was wondering if like this was gonna be a problem, and it is. It is pretty heavy. They did say that. But then if I drop it, maybe what happens is that it actually maybe it's fine and moves to the right, because maybe I can use the sword to hit it. Maybe. Well, we'll see if that works. This thing if the frame just falls right now, it would only be a flat thing, right? Would that matter? Or do I need it to actually be at an incline? I imagine it needs to be at an incline. Ah, shoot, I forgot. It goes the other way. Really wish I could just like have it be saved here or here. Oh, I can't save here though. Interesting. Let's do that then. Although, would the game actually make me continue from here though? If I have to reset? I feel like probably not. This saving is really just for if I leave the game and just like decide to come back, right? I guess we won't bother then. Alright, let's turn this. Okay, we'll knock this down. And we're just gonna see what happens. I have this frame like this, and then I roll this down. Yeah, I figured that's what would happen. And I can't make it spin anymore either. Right, that actually swings that way as well. Oh, but it's really heavy. Okay, okay. This thing is really heavy, so it can launch this thing. Okay, oh, so maybe it makes it somehow, some way, just through sheer luck, we can actually make this fall down, make the globe bounce onto here. Yeah, that's like a 1 in a million kind of like coincidence, you know, for that to happen, but that is what makes the most sense right now. Oh, hell yeah. Swing that sword. Oh. Okay. My medicine. Whoa, hold on there. You shouldn't be taking... No, he's gonna die from taking that much medicine. There, the minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine. Oh, he definitely took too much medicine. Bro, that's gonna kill someone. Bro, man, I did all this work to try to save you, and you're just gonna get yourself killed again. I can't believe it. Such a greedy man. Huh? He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that? Ah, cut the guy some slack. There, see? Chapter 10, avert fate without any... Wait, without any deaths? What did I say? Without any deaths after the final fate change. Oh, interesting. Phew, that was a lot of work. Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson. Huh? He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from his experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything. I think you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. And so, the Justice Minister is now back to life, but the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And apparently, our late detective is the present cause of those furrows. Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed. But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession. But it was no ordinary confession. It was a confession of an esteemed detective. Stay back! I told you I don't want anybody coming near me. Mr. Minister, please listen to me. I might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight. What? So please, just give me a little more time. I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishment. But when he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out. Tonight. No. But when the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. So why'd you sign the order all of a sudden? Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it. And it looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. I'm just gonna Swing the sword. Sissel, there you are. Sounds like Mr. is being very stubborn. That's right, he is. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. The Mr. has to have the execution carried out tonight. He has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynne what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? The poor man. I had to do that to him. Oh, by the way. Do you think you could carry me? Oh, right. Sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? Oh, yeah, that's a sword. Okay. You could I feel like perhaps you could just take the globe. You know, I feel like probably you don't really need a... Well, let's talk. This sword and globe combo is heavy. And I'm in here too, don't forget. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world. Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister to change his mind. Good luck with that. Okay, I guess there wasn't really much else. Anything else? Nope, it's the same thing. Okay. What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it? Oh, this? Pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it. By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question. Were you talking to somebody just now? But of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghosts, right? Are you talking about me? Ah! No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream. Don't you remember me? My dream is talking to me! So now I'm a dream, eh? Mr. Minister? We know. We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. Your medicine! Medicine! Does he even still have medicine? He took a whole bunch of medicine earlier, so... Oh, okay, he's fine. Oh, what am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he's executed tonight, my daughter, my Amelie. But what if the execution isn't the right thing to do? Come on, Lynne, you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? Trick time. We gotta do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I'm gonna start by gathering info on the kidnapping. The only way I know how. Well, first, let's just talk to these guys. Sure, we're gonna have to, like, go to the phone and, you know, move places and stuff like that. Like, one of the easiest things ever would just be to go to the lady's apartment and see if she's actually there or not. Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Fishy? I mean, the demands to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. It's just as the minister said, there's no need for such a kidnapping. You might be right. Are you talking to somebody again? No, there's no such thing. No such thing. I'm a realist. I'll never believe in them. Not the existence of ghosts, not this escape from prison, and not this kidnapping. This realist is running away from several very real facts. At high speed, too. Anyway, let me try and find out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. Oh, that's right, you have the telephone number. I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. I mean, we already seen them. We've seen all of them. We meet again, Mr. Minister. What? I've never seen you before. In any case, I'm a very busy man. If you're a dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake. I'm not a dream. I think it's just a waste of time trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right, Sovereign Justice Minister. Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head. You kinda do that like yourself. You spoke ill of yourself quite often, actually. IMT 2369. You know, I wonder, why would just go to like a whole bunch of other different places? You know, just irrelevant places. Like, I know, like, it's just like, oh, okay, we shouldn't be here, or like, but guys, maybe I want to see what's happening. Maybe there's like some other people going around talking like, oh man, what a crazy night tonight, or you know, whatever. I really should pay the kidnappers to hideout a visit. After all, we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery. But I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble. So I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. Chapter 10 complete. Alright, let's go ahead and save it. And let's continue playing. Chapter 11, 12:10 a.m. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. Kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Zhao to be carried out tonight. Lynne says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. What took you so long? Your instinct was right, Beauty, my dear. They had that restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for the scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch! That hurts, Beauty. But that's okay. That's what I love about you. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, yes. Always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? There. See that, Beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guests? I will, Beauty. I'll just take you a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. I feel like I'm just like slowly changing my voice on this guy. I don't know what to get. Like, I mean, I think I decided like every little blue guy he has like a Squidward-like voice, but I don't know. Notice the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before, but something about it is giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Taking only pressed to manipulate others, so that's what kidnapping is. Dirty tricks those who have the powers of the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, actually, I'm gonna go get. Oh, I'm just gonna take a drink real quick. Time to see how Justice Minister's little girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dream of beauty. Alright, what we got? A door, which I can open. Whenever I possess a door like this, for some reason I get the urge to send something flying with it. These ghost tricks are kind of addictive. Burn brighter. Swing. Swing. Okay. Well, I can still dial the phone. I can go elsewhere if I wanted to. I can go to Lady's red apartment. Or Lady Red's apartment. Just like before, I don't see a little girl here anywhere. So does this mean she was really kidnapped? In spite of the fact that her husband and daughter are in trouble, the novelist types passionately on. But I don't get it. How did the kidnappers get a hold of the little girl? I could go to the basement. Let's do that. Because this room is looking quite familiar. Deja vu. I've been in this place before. Lower on the streets, I guess? I sense somebody's presence in this dimly lit place. Tonight is probably our last chance. If he doesn't come here tonight. Huh. I think this silence is starting to get to me. This old man is apparently waiting for somebody. The only thing waiting for me is the end of my existence. Now, why a similar setup? Alright, let's have this burn brighter. Okay, that got loosened up. Swing! Oh, got caught on that. Spin faster! Good dollars to go here though. Let's see. Shade, I can lower it. What does spinning faster even do for this? And it probably doesn't really matter much. We're getting close to it, so. A candle sconce, suspended shelf. I can rock it. It's a mantle clock. Let's lower the shade then. Darn. I can't reach my destination from here. Not enough to rock it, make it fall. The shelf is suspended by very thin cords. It looked like they're about to break. That'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. If something can break, kind of makes me want to break it. Ooh, this candle sconce. Okay. This is one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As I was just lighting the room, is something like this really necessary? If something can be lit, it kind of makes me want to light it. I need another cord to reach the trunk and open it. I can create a new core. Let's see. I need to wait a little bit. Oh, dang, not quite. There we go. All right. So if I make the spin faster. Okay. So I was able to make the ball roll there. And you know, when a ball is close to a door, kind of makes me want to just open up the door and send something flying. Okay, it was more like rolling, so I guess it wasn't really quite flying. But yeah, don't worry about it, I guess. doll I can't do anything about. Party popper. Balance toy, I can spin it. Cake box. Party popper, I can fire. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of party poppers here. Okay, did I get stuck? Just my imagination. Just my imagination? That's all he has to say? If he's any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer go spinning round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? Now, does this... Nope. Oh. Oh. Okay. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. The question is, how can I use it to my advantage? If I spin this... And then it goes back down. Burn brighter! Burn, burn! Ah, but I didn't reach. When it gets really big like this, for some reason I get the urge to burn something. Unfortunately, everything's just out of the flame's reach. How unfortunate. Unless I swing! Oh, the flame went down. Swing! Oh, it actually doesn't seem like it's big enough. Is there a different one I can do? Oh, okay. So I need to make this thing spin faster then. That's what. There we go. Okay, I got that lit up now. All right, looking good. Okay, I should be able to just raise this up and hopefully that lights it. All right, there we go. Just my imagination. Uh-huh. Sure, buddy. All right, there we go. Open. What, she just chilling there? She just chill. Actually, how are you even reading that? Surely it must be really dark in there. How could you be reading that and enjoying a drink? What in the... What's going on here? This little lady is... Is this little lady really a daughter of the Justice Minister? What's with the fun book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on a lady's face. I want to treat our guests well. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please. At your service, my dear. Be back in a flash. Hey, mister. Yes, cute little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask. Have I been kidnapped? Don't cry, little dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings are miserable and filthy, I know, but we just ask for a little patience. Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who's miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this, beauty? Why here at this girl's old house? Don't ask me. It was the other party in our deal who chose this location. Oh, I see. It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk? Oh, of course. Now, you be a good girl while I'm gone. You just read your book and drink your juice. I want to go home. Not quite yet. This dilapidated place was Camilla's old house? What's going on here? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out of Lynne's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. But first, I'm gonna examine this book. A book? I wonder what the little lady is reading tonight. An exciting adventure story, maybe? Although she's already getting quite a bit of excitement for one day. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missa? Missa! I'm sorry, I'm not Missa. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? What is this place? I can't tell the poor little thing this is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn, I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, apparently. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do? Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember anything. If she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead, sissy. Sissy, eh? Ahem. Lynne asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She has to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Tamsic Park. It's a shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah, Lynne always said, I don't like that park. Scary things happen there. Tamsic Park, eh? What am I going to do? Lynne's going to be mad. She is? How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. That music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know. You know, you don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid in the bushes of the park just before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped, huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. We better let Lynne know. This is your old house? Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. But now I live with Lynne and Missile. Lynne is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She's a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the justice minister? My father is gone. Gone? Maybe he passed away? No, that's not it. My dad, he's going to die, and it's all because of me. What? What do you mean because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way. Don't tell me your father is Detective Zhao. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened. Like a scary dream, but it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, that murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working, and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was going to surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camilla. Why is it dark? Why? Is it because she thought that wasn't loaded? It is weird to have a loaded gun, though. Like, that is a weird thing to do. Like, why is that gun just... This is why you don't keep real weapons around, you know? Like, or at least, like, as, like, decorations or whatever. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers and a cake. A birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked him for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is all so unbelievably tragic. Can't believe it. This little lady's Detective Zhao's daughter? What an unbelievable set of coincidences. We call that a farce. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know. Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. Maybe we better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sissy, you're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we better get you out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but... I'm going to rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, sissy. Update the phone book. Been a while. Or at least, I'm sure there's been some updates, but I just didn't really, like, pay attention to it. Maybe we'll check out the phone book. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. But it's late and all the shops are closed. We're leaving this place, right now. What? But he's not here yet. If we couldn't meet at the restaurant, were we supposed to meet here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. Heh, I don't like this one bit. You have to run all around doing all this extra work, all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. Alright, as you wish, beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I don't know who's saying this. Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Alright, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. The book! The book! All of a sudden, I'm left behind alone in the room that stole that little lady's smile away 5 years ago. The little lady is gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. A few very heavy, very sad facts. Does Lynne know about all this? One other thing stands out of my mind. I can sense your presence. Some of that kidnapper's final words. Those two know? Do kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? There's chapter 11 completed. Alright, we're still a little, like, before I usually end the stream, so let's go to the next one. We might even just complete the next chapter. Depends on how long it takes, I guess. Chapter 12. Notice the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Senator Zhao's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fire detective lady. I told Lynne what I found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla? Why did they have Camilla? Her father is the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It was the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl, kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too. Like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about this at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please! If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But she doesn't answer. Doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution is carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed! What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? Is this Inspector Cabanela? I can't tell. Just like based on a text, it feels like Inspector Cabanela. Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle. Mr. Mister, quite a pickle. Yeah, it is. Okay. Miss me, baby? Inspector Cabanela! I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. Okay, buddy. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry. I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynne, please, don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and student. It brings a tear to my eye. Lynne doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and kidnapping are real threats and time marches on. I'll gather information and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow. I just know it. You knew, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ha ha ha! Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why'd you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why'd you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So are all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday, baby. That's enough, Lynne. But Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... my poor Amelie, is she alright? Actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camilla. Why is a dream talking to me in my head again? Wait a minute, Amelie? Could that be the Amelie next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door. No, not me. My wife. It's, complicated. Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, what with him being so busy. Yeah, I bet you're right. Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head! I would like to not, like... Okay, there you go. According to what I heard, Amelie was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were lying in wait for her. But Amelie didn't go out after all. She couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? And so the kidnappers got Camilla by mistake instead? Apparently, Amelie and Camilla are about the same age. The kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. It's my fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, this never would have happened. Oh, right, you asked her to bring the music box. Camilla. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? They're carrying out their execution tonight. Ha ha ha. I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself. I'm positive. No, it can't be. And, by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla, why to suffer any more after tonight? For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. But just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true? What Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. So Lily's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, so horrible! Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraction she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move? It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. Kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Chow. There's still time before dawn. A little, anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right. That was the antique gun I had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid? It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody may have changed the contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption. But one thing was for certain. That gun was still smoking. So that gun really did shoot Alma. I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it? I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? Oh, wait. So that was what was in the box, huh? But wait, there was a... Is the gun actually still there? Because that basement also had, like, the same gun. Or at least a similar thing. Which is how it activated and kill an A. Was he trying to recreate it? Like, what's that guy doing down there? What was Bird Professor Man doing? I got a different murder weapon ready to get to the police. My own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Detective Zhao, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve the case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Zhao, and of course, little Camille didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Thank you, Detective Zhao. Lynne, where's that music box now? In Tensek Park. Camilla left it there. That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Sissel, take care of Detective Zhao. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. And yet again, I say, easy enough for you to say. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. With a special seat just for you, baby. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend. In more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Should the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please, don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison van to pick him up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. I don't necessarily blame this guy right now because they are watching him. So, like, I don't think he really has a choice, right? Like, he has to enforce it. The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? I'm glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now. But I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even though Lynne does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it'll be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. Gotta do something about that kidnapping, somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the cable detective here. Most likely, the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right? But a telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, it's the ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. For these past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. But is there a way? Anything else you want to talk about? Ah, same thing. Excuse me, Mr. Minister. I can't hear you, la 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 la. I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it? This guy, la 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 la, la 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 la. I don't hear anything. Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less. Oh yeah? Who's that? Me! I can't explain your existence. It's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Would you listen to a delusion? To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me though. Good. Oops. Hold on. What's this thing that's popping up? Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I got 10 minutes before the prison van shows up. I can do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. Telephone lines are my only hope. Alrighty, so let's see the lady's red apartment. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. And the chance to turn it all. And the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistaken written abduction does too. Oh, okay, that was the end of chapter 12. Okay, I thought there was gonna be a little more than just what was done here, because it wasn't really much, right? It was really just like talk, right? I don't think there was anything else that I was really doing, like puzzle-wise. Alright, well, actually, that's a pretty good time to stop it then. That, like, practically ends up perfectly at the 3-hour mark. So, I guess we will stop it here. And we'll continue next time. We might actually even finish the game next time. I feel we're getting pretty close to the end. And by that, I mean, I might have seen how many chapters there were in total. So I think I might know how many are still left. But let me actually just check and make sure. I believe Steam has the achievements. So I think I can actually see just how many chapters there are. Yeah, chapter 17. Or maybe there's actually 18 chapters, because there's clearing chapter 17, and then there's also cleared ghost trick. So maybe I actually have like 6 chapters, something like that. We went through like 5 today, you know, so it's not bad. If the next one is gonna be like the last one, like if we're actually getting pretty close to like chapter 17, you know, we might just actually end it there. I'll see how it goes. I need to see like how. Let's see here. It's been about 3-4-ish hours, and somewhere around there. Yeah, so I'm about nearly 10 hours right now. So if you consider that maybe I do like 4 hours, like my usual time, next week, I might be able to finish it. We'll see. Given that I went through, you know, the chapters today, like 5 today, you know, relatively quickly. It could have been even faster if I just knew more what to do during the prison escape. But I guess maybe it's a good thing I took as long as I did, because it ended up being like, oh, I ended up at 3 hours. Good timing. But I guess we'll see. We might finish this game next week, since if I get to around like the same duration here and I'm like really close to the end, I might as well finish it, because it doesn't really make much sense to have another stream afterwards that will only be like, who knows, like 30 minutes or an hour or something like that. Like, you could totally do that. I could totally do that, but it feels not quite worth it to have a stream go on for that short. So yeah, we might actually go finish this game next week. I do see that there's some other achievements here as well. That's like, maybe I'll try to, if there's like time for some reason, you know, maybe I'll try to get these things done. But anyways, for now, that will be it for tonight. Thank you everyone for coming to stream up. Hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys next time. Until then, have a good night and peace out.